Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as the Oirat over here with the Cossacks expansion. Starting to find out more and more about the world. The year is 1549. We still see, as far as I can tell, who's this? No, just the Maldives by themselves. Alright. I was going to say no presence of Westerners having reached over here yet. Oh, Ottomans have got some bits here too. I may have known that already. I probably did. Who's eating the Mamluks? Tunis! So the Mamluks are completely basically gone. We are still, big question mark is, will we be able to, and will we want to westernize, assuming we get the opportunity? Maybe. I think it'll depend what's going on once we finally do get some contact with the Western world. In any case, short term, our goal is to go and beat up Bukhara. Basically, they are our rival. It would be nice to get our power projection up. 20 is pretty low. If we can get over 50, it's always nice because you get a lot more power points. I've gone ahead and raised the maintenance on my troops over here. And I think we're ready to go. Now, Bukhara is allied with two people. Kokand and Delhi. Yaren just broke their alliance with us? And just reloaded the game. That often causes the AI to reevaluate their things. Do they want a bunch of my territory? They do. Now, oh, we're not royal married either? Do we have any relationship with Yaren? Receiving trade power. So you know what I should probably do? Let me go ahead. We don't have to suck up here anymore. We can cancel the trade power, and then that'll free up the relation. I mean, they may be able to cancel it on their own, too. I'm not sure. Probably they can. But yeah, it'll free up an extra relationship slot. And what are we going to do with it? So you hate me. Interesting. In Japan, I think I want to eventually take Korea over here. But I should really focus my war efforts on people who are actually my rivals for power projection. Delhi, Bukhara, and Muscovy. And Delhi, right, Delhi and Bukhara are allies. Right? Yeah. So we're going to beat up on a lot of that, which is great. Muscovy is too far away right now to do anything with. Do I want another ally? What about Bengal? How do you feel? Yeah, quite good, actually. I mean, we're not going to get a diplomat for a while, but you might actually be a pretty good addition, especially if I'm going to war a little bit more over here. In particular, well, I'm not going to be able to get you to jump in on the war with Delhi, because you're going to be too new. But let's actually send you an alliance request before we start the war. And we could start now, our army's all ready, but they're probably not going to be willing afterwards. So let's go ahead. We'll send you the alliance offer. I think you're in a pretty good spot, actually. Excellent. You'll probably send me a royal marriage offer. That's perfectly fine. Right now, we're going to keep sucking up the key, which is okay. You know what? I think I'm going to go and pull you out here. Probably mostly improved. Not all the way there, but mostly. Royal marriage offer. Excellent. And yeah, I think we'll just declare war. So we're getting a bit of attrition over here, but that's okay. You can start your move there. Yeah, you'll get attrition, but that way. So my goal in this war is to just knock out Bukhara's allies right away. What if I declared war on Kokand itself? Bukhara and Bulakistan. No, I'm going to be okay fighting Kokand and Delhi. That's going to work out. That'll work out okay. So, we will declare... Which one of these has... Where the hell's Altan? Oh, right. It's their territory over here. Kepeshak, I think, had really high development, didn't it? Yeah, 24. So we'll declare war for that. We're not going to go for the war goal right away. Our allies aren't going to come in, but that's totally okay. Declare war. So you... There we go. Someone else declared war on the Ming. The Ming are pretty broken. So that certainly makes a lot of sense. You go there. And you won't be able to go there. So we're going to have to park in the fort. What we'll probably do is get there, then reorganize our army and pull some people back so they don't get attrition. There's no mountains, so once we sit on the fort, we're actually going to be very safe. You know what? I'll just split the army in half now. And half again. But then these guys, I'm going to take all the cannons and move them there. So there'll be a 9k stack sitting in the mountains and reinforcements nearby. I think that's going to be pretty good. We are attacking... What is this from? Oh, river crossing. Fair enough. Stack wipe that completely, which is great. Grassland, grassland. So not a particularly defensive position. I would like to know where Bukhara's army are. I haven't even checked to see how potent they are. Starts with the U, right? Yeah. Well, it starts with B, but you know what I mean. Yeah, 22,000 kicking around. So that's not too bad, actually. So if I go and split like this, leave the cannons behind. Actually, hold on. Stop. Do you have a siege bonus? You do. So all I'm going to do is take, like, some infantry, move it there to siege that, then we'll move back over there or into my territory so I don't get attrition, something like that. It's all grassland. So if they do attack me, I won't get a defensive bonus. But I'm not going to have any allies. I'm going to take these guys out of the war instantly. I don't even necessarily need to take anything from them, although I might. They're not named as co-belligerents, so all their stuff will cost twice as much, but they're small enough I could probably just eat them completely. Now, I think 9k should be enough once they get there. Ooh, traveling minstrel. I can get a stability or in prestige. I don't care about the artist. Stability is going to be very good for us. In particular, I think I was talking about maybe going up to +1 stability, because the cost isn't too bad. I mean, I can just use this guy to go up to +1. But let's do that, and we'll use this guy to go up to +2, because that would cost extra normally. So there we go. The higher stability, as far as I know, there aren't any, or at least not many events that punish you for having a high stability, increase the odds. Sitting at +3 is a little bit bad sometimes, because if you do get an event that raises your stability, then you sort of lose out on it. But I'm going to be quite happy with the +2. There's going to be more tax income for now. Are you engaging? No, you're not, because I don't see the cross swords. You're going to Kashmir over here. So yeah, we're just going to sit here and do that. If they do move in, we're going to have to respond pretty quickly, though. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and move the extra infantry in right away. We'll get more attrition. That's a big stack. I'm not necessarily looking to bait them that hard. And I want to make sure we have enough front line to survive, to protect the cannons while we get reinforcements. It is mountains, so the actual combat width is going to be a lot thinner. It's 50% less combat width over here. So we don't need a very big front line to hold the territory, which is nice. Okay, you've done that. Excellent. Why don't you go ahead and bump up over here, because that's, if there's going to be a big fight, looks like it might be there. There's Bukhara. They're probably just going to go and sit in my territory and siege some stuff. I don't expect they're going to come after me. And the second we get these guys out of the picture means that we can group up our army and go to smash a big stack. This is a little bit sketchy here. You know what? Stop. Stay there. I don't want you to get attacked, actually. I want you to finish that siege successfully so that I can group up my army. Scary here, because it's in grassland. I don't like sitting in grassland when people are buzzing around. Especially since if I pull my troops out of here to reinforce there, then these guys are going to get stomped. Probably. Now, these guys might attack me in Yarkin. That's only dry land, which isn't good. Well, I suppose you can move away pretty easily. I might want to move. If these guys look like they're moving towards me, I might want to go and move everyone into Ladakh over here. It means some extra attrition, but we'll complete the sieges. Oh, you're actually coming after me. That is a larger stack. And again, I don't get a defensive bonus, which isn't good. Let me go and roll a new leader over here. We've got some decent tradition. Let's get you in there as quickly as possible. And actually, go ahead and break the siege and get over there. We'll need some extra reinforcements, especially with the 22k going around. But luckily, they're moving away. Siege is over. Do we take the engagement at all? What's your maneuver? 2. What's my maneuver? 1. Let's get a maneuver 2 guy over here, so you'll get a river crossing penalty. You might stop moving. You haven't locked in yet. Okay, no, you're locked in now. So you're going to hit me with superior numbers. You got a 3-3 leader. I have a 3-3 leader. You're going to get a river crossing penalty. We have literally the same type of leader. My front line should be sufficient. I don't have a ton of cannons. They don't have... We have basically the same army. We're going to have more cavalry. They're going to have more infantry. But we have even more forces. Once these guys get here, we might get a bit of a mismatch with our cavalry. We might lose some of our bonuses from cavalry, but... Kokin, peace offer. Yeah, we're going to want to negotiate that, though. So 99%. Do we have the option of eating you completely? No, not yet. We could vassalize you. Nope. You're not willing, because of the length of war, they're not willing to just give up their country completely yet. So we will go ahead and wait before we go and peace out. Where are you going? You're still moving up this way and locked in, so you're not going to be reinforcing. All right, speed 3. Let's do this. There, now they're turning back, so they'll reinforce eventually. Looks like they have less base morale, which is why they start with the lower line. Also, what's nice about that, so they have less morale hit points, but morale damage is also based on your relative base morale. So they're going to lose this battle pretty easily. We might end up losing more men, because they have bigger numbers. Everything else is pretty samey, though. But they'll definitely lose the battle overall. These reinforcements won't even be required. Let's actually turn you back over that way. Start that siege up again. Do you have a siege bonus? You do. Siege 2, which is pretty good. Come on. Let's go. Finish it up. Excellent. These are into mountains, but I'm going to take that engagement. It's only a 5-stack, and it's not a very well constructed 5-stack either. So we'll go ahead with the attack. Do I want to do any consolidates? No, I think we're okay. Reinforcements will be slow in enemy territory, but that's fine. We could also try to get these guys in appropriate territory. There's a very good chance we'll try to do something like that. We'll see. We can change a couple of provinces to Sunni, get more legitimacy. My legitimacy is fine. More expensive stability, but who cares about that? Or just Lee's prestige. At some point we might turn completely Sunni. I don't really care if whether things are Sunni or not. It doesn't make a difference to me. They both count. Legitimacy is growing. Like, you know what? I'll take the prestige hit. We're going to get a bunch of prestige in this war, so that's going to be fine. I'm not too worried. And if these guys decide to de-siege over here, we can attack them in the grasslands pretty easily. Did you dodge? Really? Oh. Alright. I don't think we can chase these guys down. It's possible, but they'll probably get a reinforcement tick, so. Where are you going? Kokor. Where's that? Oh, you're going there. Oh, interesting. So, I don't want them to de-siege this territory, but otherwise, I'm going to be quite happy to just move into Delhi territory over here, because they're the ones with actually the largest army. We can pop a few of their reinforcements, work on their forts. What do we need here for the full siege bonus? So the next level we would need 8 artillery. Do we have exactly 6? We do, which is actually a pretty nice number. And here we'll have 4, which will be a +2 siege if we get these guys to an actual fort. Where's their fort over here? None. That's a level 2 fort. Okay, so what we're going to do, gotta wait a day for these guys to register again. We're going to reorganize. Which one of these two? So Galden, who's on the left, I believe. Yeah, has the siege bonus. So what we're going to want to do is give him all the cannons. And something like that. You have the siege bonus? Yes, you do. You can go to Lahore. And you are going to leave behind individual cavalry to siege some of this extra territory. You're going to go there. And you're going to go to there. Or carpet siege a wee bit. They have a lot of forts down here, including their capital. We should be able to break them relatively easy, though. Kokin, I would love to just swallow you up completely. That is really what I'm looking for over here. So no. They're almost there. They're almost willing to do it. They got the -42 because it means it would eat them completely, but they're losing some of their length of war modifier. It won't take very long. Assuming nothing gets de-sieged, we'll get that. Now, in the actual war, we do have negative war score ticking because we don't have the war goal. But that's okay. No. Religious connection. Everyone loves me. Okie dokie. Let's not just jump in there. What's territory here? Highlands. Nice and defensive, and we've got some reinforcements available. We can bait them into attacking us here. That'd be quite nice. Alternatively, we might just wait for the siege to finish. There you go. We'll bring them up to the full 10 cannons. Let me split you in half and throw some extra dudes in here. Wait for the siege to finish, and then go and stomp on them that way. And that'll be okay. How's my actual force limit? I am at the force limit. We got reinforcements coming in. People roaming around over here. We'll wait until October 1st. We'll try to talk to Koken again. Yeah, just go and stand over here. That's fine. Extra cannons will help the sieging here. Is this my level 2 guy? Yeah, level 2. It's my leader. My king. Gonna wander around. You might... No, this is all highlands, which is a pretty good sign. I just checked in October here, right? Yeah. So just waiting for some of the length of war modifier to go away. They are potentially working to besiege that. We'll have to go and smash them again. Plus, that'll give me some more individual war score, so it wouldn't be too bad. Where are you going? To Row, which is through there. Okay. Yeah, you can flank me. That's okay. Group these guys up. Then figure out what we want to do at that point. Taking the non-fort territory is not particularly important. Where are you going? To Baliston, which is in the mountains. You'll besiege that, but that's okay. It just takes us 2 seconds to siege it again, because there's no fort. If they were moving into a fort province, it'd be a little bit annoying. You have the siege bonus, you have no cannons. But we'll start some progress over here. And yeah, we've got to go and clear that. And they're going to get some little war score, which is going to offset things. But November 1st, are you willing to be consumed? You are. Would you give me any money? Yeah, give me all your cash. So we're just going to annex these guys, take them out of the war, take a little bit of money. Boom. Done. Excellent. Were these Delhi troops? Oh, they were. I guess that makes sense, because we destroyed their entire army. Province under siege, but not really. Start that core. And you're moving into there, which is fine. We do have some scattered bits over here. We have to be worried about being attacked. If they want to start an attack, we'll have the defensive terrain bonus. We won't have a whole lot of dudes, but we might be able to reinforce in time. Dali and Delhi. Oh, Dali over here. Yeah, don't move into there and die, buddy. Unless you get there first. No. Change your mind. There we go. And there's Jin finally showing up. They do have a lot of territory to cross to be able to reinforce. They go and besiege that. That'll be sufficient. You're going to row, which is fine. We've got a revolt over here. If one of our vassals could take care of that, that'd be handy. But it's also good having them on the front over here. Alright, so we're just going to siege that. So I'm going to be quite happy to just peace out Delhi sooner rather than later is going to be okay. It'd be very nice if we get a humiliate, though. That would be really handy. Oh, estates want some territory. Sure, absolutely, buddy. Clergy. Boom. Done. Now, this is farmland, so that's going to be the risky bit. Okay, we did finish that siege, which is great. Yeah, this is all flat over here, and the desert's going to have some heavy attrition. Move to there, because we can reinforce a little bit easier, and actually move there. And why don't you go for the capital? Oh, can we not reach it? We have to go to the upper Doab first. Alright, that's fine. Do we take this engagement? And we won't have a defensive bonus, although, will there be river crossing? So again, you have your 2 maneuver guy, and I have my 1 maneuver guy here, which is not enough. This is my 2 maneuver guy. Would you get there in time? Probably not. So it'd be an even battle. Regency? Ew. So lost the stability. Regency Council's 2-2 is pretty bad. My heir, though, this is my... Oh, no, did I just lose my 366 guy, like, way too early? I think I did. Yeah, finish your move to here, and then get here as quickly as you can. That's going to be okay. Oh, I think they changed their mind. No, they're still going to Lahore, and they're locked in. All right. We're going to fight. Does my maneuver guy get here first? Same day, so I don't know. They may or may not get a river crossing, depending on how the timing works out. And they do, in fact, get a river crossing. That's fantastic. We don't have enough people here, and we have no cannons yet. Luckily, we don't have a bad ratio with our cavalry yet, although if our infantry take a few more hits, that'll certainly be the case. It's a good thing they start with less morale. Oh, we got a good die roll there for a second, too. We've got more reinforcements coming in from multiple flanks. As long as these guys survive long enough, and it looks like it's going to be fine. What's the combat width here? 27, okay, so lots of combat width. No, we're able to flatten them completely. And yeah, I'm hoping for a humiliation here so that I can get more power projection. I mean, just beating them in combat is going to be pretty good here. Declaring war on them did something. Declared war on Bukhara, rather, but still. Okay. So these guys here... Group you two up. You stay sieging the actual fort. And you just, I don't know, go over here and siege some flat land in between. That's going to be fine. Of course, I still have my vassals who are roaming around doing stuff. May or may not matter too much. I just mostly want them to stay out of trouble, honestly. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to chase these guys. We're short 12,000 reinforcements, and reinforcements will be slow currently. Oh, Liège, all right. Reinforcements will be slow because we are not in friendly territory. So we have to be a little bit careful about that. We may want to consider doing a consolidate and just rebuild some new troops, which may actually be faster than just waiting for this. But overall, it's not too bad. Okay. So we've got pretty good siege bonuses here. We've got our 10 cannons. Actually, we don't need 10 cannons here. This is probably just a capital fort, isn't it? Oh, no, okay. 10 cannons do give us full +5, which is great. Oh, you don't have a leader. Oh, right, because my king was a person who was giving us the siege bonus. Right. Ah, that's really sucky. Still, he did well. The +2 siege really helped us early on to get a little bit of speed going on here for taking over Kokand, which I'm not going to complain about. We do have a bit of an excess of dudes over here. That's some extra attrition, but I think I want to protect my cannons. I'd be a little bit leery about leaving things up. Otherwise... how do we get the looting window? I guess it's the province, right? Should be on the siege screen. Wow, there's a lot of money to loot over here, actually. Oh, and I'm paused. Let's go up to speed 3. I think that's going to be okay. Get a couple more forts over here. What's our current war score against these guys? Only 7. And they do have a good number of forts, so the actual percentage war score we're going to get from each one of these provinces isn't going to be that huge. Separatists, I think they're very far from enforcing their will, but the extra separatism is annoying. But, you know, what can you do? Really? I can't go to any of these provinces? That's a really awkward pathing. Go over there. I think we can go there. It might be a little risky. Let's just send both of these stacks over there to sit there. Oh! Timur just popped out here. Did they just respawn? Interesting. Oh, you're in a bit of trouble. Oh, shoot! Did not see that coming. We've got no defensive bonuses whatsoever. And no leader here. Ah, crap. That's really bad. For the war score cost difference, if nothing else. Anyway, let's reinforce this spot. And they're coming anyway. At least this time we do have a leader. Well, we don't have him in there yet, which is actually really annoying, because I moved him out. We might get knocked out here. This is farmland. If our leaders get there in time... There we go. Maneuver 2. So they will get the river crossing, so that'll help. Maybe that's what I get for playing on speed 3. Okay, yeah. Crush them. Good. I shouldn't have spread out so much. I did know they, of course, still had a relatively big army. They just had to regroup. But yeah, absolutely crushed that, which is great. All my cannons are gone. Do that, group you up. And yeah, too many cavalry in general here. Okay, we've got a lot of separatists buzzing around. Oh, we can actually build one more infantry, or one more unit, and I will build infantry for that. You're going to reinforce relatively quickly. What I'm going to take with this group here, this is all cavalry. I'll get you to consolidate down a little bit free up a little bit more force limit. So I've got 1 being built, so I can build 3 more, and it will just be infantry, just to stop us from having, you know, the insufficient balance of troops here. Got some allies. Oh, you're actually broken and running over here for some reason. It's interesting. Yeah, the infantry needs some reinforcements ASAPly. And actually doing consolidates are good because the infantry here will reinforce a little bit quicker if no one else is needing to reinforce anywhere else. Let's go and stomp these guys, which should be relatively easy. Evangelical Union. We might even stack wipe these little groups. It doesn't look like we'll stack wipe that one. So I'm not going to separate these stacks out any more than this. You over here. I think we're going to have to take care of these rebels. Do I want to get another leader? I kind of sort of do, but no, it'll be fine. We will have to transfer leader over there soon, which we'll be able to once these guys are in friendly territory. So you're sieging out some stuff in the north, which is fine. Yeah, that's totally okay. I support that. And yeah, if we can focus all of our efforts on Delhi, that would be really handy. There's an actual fort there. We don't have any cannons, so I'm a little uneasy about doing that. You become assigned there. And yeah, go and squish these guys. Thank you. Which means these guys don't have a leader anymore, but that's alright. We can group up here and maybe take out of this little Delhi stack. Don't like not having cannons. We actually have a little bit too much cavalry. I don't suppose we can do a consolidate on the cavalry. Well, it's actual numbers. It's not regiments. So we really just need the infantry to get reinforced. And we're going to be going in with some pretty weak sauce infantry over there. Let's just fix our ratio a bit, then go after these guys. In Highlands, we're not crossing a river, are we? Oh, there's a river right there. It's our maneuver, 1. They have no maneuver, so that's good. We won't get the river crossing. Just the -1 from the Highlands, which is perfectly fine and manageable. And yeah, you make your way over there. We have burned through a lot of manpower here. I'm going to go and besiege that. It's not that much. After this battle is won, I'm going to check to see what our war score is. What's this territory? Desert, Highlands. Run into the Highlands over here so we don't get counterattacked. We may not be able to save up until we can get a humiliate over here. Now we get 29. Men exceed war score. It's not that bad, though. We're definitely working our way up. They'll besiege that, but that's not really going to make a big change in the war score. As long as we don't lose another battle. Ooh, I do like Diplo power, but we are going to go with mercantilism. Because it's always good, and it's hard to manually increase. So they're sitting... This is farmland, which is good. We can definitely get in a position where we can counterattack there. But not yet. I'm technically in friendly territory over here, so I should get some relatively decent reinforcements. I may actually move to a slightly safer location. I don't know what the supply limit is here. Why is it not showing me the supply limit? There it is. It'll be slightly out of supply. This works, though. Only hills. Let's send some extra infantry up there. And you're still moving this way to try to take care of these rebels. I mean, they're not... The independence isn't happening that quickly, but we should take care of it and then move back down. So it would be nice to attack these guys before they take that fort. Tough without cannons, though. Oh, we did get extra force limit, though. All depends on how quickly they can siege that. They do have 6 cannons. They don't have a siege bonus from their leader. I could have jumped on these guys, and actually, I can probably do this safely. If they want to, like, I should be able to just bop them instantly, and if they do decide to attack me over here, breaking their siege, which they probably won't do, they will get a river crossing penalty. Oh, I don't want to lose stability. Yeah, so we'll just bop right back out. Oops. And our allies are still sieging there. And in fact, if we did start a fight over here, they'd probably jump in. Actually, let's suggest that people can attach to this unit. Oh, they're sieging forts, so they're unlikely to move off of that. In fact, I'm okay with them sieging the forts. Because they'll grab these. Lahore will pop back, but that's okay. They might go and attack over there, but then what we can do is we can go and just reinforce at that point. This is Highlands, so let me split this so we don't get attrition. We'll just go sit over there, and we'll wait. Okay, coring is done. Can't core over here because it's being sieged. We can get the next level of military tech. Let's do that. More cavalry fire, more infantry shock. Okay. I don't think the combat width is really going to be a thing that comes into play yet, but, you know, there it is. And oh, I have to put a cut in this episode. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.